Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Nest Fitness. I got a couple video requests I've been working on. This video request was for powerlifting, strongman cycles and training techniques. So let's talk about that. And you know, I'm gonna tell you straight off the bat that any type of strongman or powerlifting guy, he's going to use some of the harshest steroids out there. I mean, the harshest orals, the harshest injectables. And I just want to start off by telling you that if you're going to do it as safely as possible. And you need to respect these drugs, because if you disrespect these drugs, they're going to disrespect you, and they're going to whoop your motherfucking ass. I'm going to tell you that shit right now. Let's talk about some of these things. When you see a power man, strong man, power lifter, these type guys who are competing for world championships, I'm gonna be honest with you, most of them guys, they don't give a fuck. I've seen some of their cycles, and their cycles scare the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, I wouldn't touch their cycles at all. They are taking some extreme risks on their body, and you know, it's nothing to play with, it's nothing to fuck with. So if you're gonna do it, I mean, it's on you, it's your body, you know, you make the decision that you feel is best, but just make sure you respect them, because if you don't, they're gonna let you know something. So let's talk about some, like a lot of times you'll see a strong man, power lifter type guy, they're gonna use Halo. Halo is a fucking strength beast. It's very toxic. One of the things with these type drugs, and Halo is one of them, is that not only are they hepatotoxic, but they can cause some severe cardiovascular health problems. And clinical trials and stuff, they've seen increases in heart disease and you know, bullshit like that. So it can affect more than just your liver. Halo is one of those drugs that is dosed very low, less than 20 milligrams most of the time, but 20 to 30 milligrams is about all you can take, and it is definitely for strength. Another thing is methyltren. Methyltren is basically an oral version of Tren Ace. Very toxic, very nasty, but very, very big strength gains, very big aggression. A lot of people gonna take these drugs like right before a competition or whatever. Makes you very aggressive, very mean, very kick ass in the fucking competition. But just like Halo, it is very toxic. Check drops or cheek drops, however you want to pronounce that shit. Very toxic, and it's dosed so low that I don't even know what to tell you on dosing. I mean, it's dosed like really, really low, like 1 milligram. You know, it might even be dosed in micrograms. It's so low. One thing you don't want to do is to go pop like 5 milligrams of it. Probably kill the fuck out of you. You don't want to do that. So make sure you get some better advice when it comes to dosing. I don't want to really dose anything for you, as I don't use these type drugs. But there's some NOG members on here that can give you a good protocol on that, on what dosing. They can put it in the comments. But check drops, you know, that's like they said that Mike Tyson was taking a check drop when he bit off Holyfield's ear, you know. So it turns you into something else, man. These motherfucking things, you're no longer human when you're on these motherfucking drugs, man. You're something else, and you're a straight fucking beast. But they come with a price. They're very toxic to everything, and I want you to really, you know, I want to emphasize the safety part on that really bad, because you're not going to be taking these drugs long. Some of them you only take once, like, you know, as a, you know, basically like a pre-workout or pre-competition, or, you know, right before you lift or something. But you're definitely not going to want to cycle these things for any type of long period of time. I'm going to tell you that now. And that's some of your, that's probably your 3 strongest. And of course, Anadrol. A lot of people like to use Anadrol. Anadrol is usually dosed at 50. It can go up to 150. I've even seen people do it at 200, but you know, be careful with it. And that's probably the basics on the orals part of it. When it comes to injectables, you already know it's going to be Tren in there. Tren's going to be in there. Tren Ace is going to be your number one go getter right there. And also, you know, Tren no ester and Test no ester. You know, right before a lift or as a pre-workout or whatever you're getting ready to do. It's going to hit you right then and there within 30 minutes or so or less, and you're going to have some awesome power. All these drugs are designed specifically for strength, specifically for power, specifically for aggression. Use wisely. Do not fuck around with them. Don't play with them. Be responsible with them, and they can do what you want them to do, and they're going to give you strength. You're going to get the strength. I don't give a fuck what you want, what you say. They're going to give you some motherfucking strength. So that pretty much covers it. I mean, their cycles are pretty simple, but they're just harsh. And you know, I know you done heard the term, if you've been on bodybuilding forums, you know, here and there, you've heard the term that you have to be 15% body fat or less in order to use steroids. And you know, obviously they've never seen a strong man or a power lifter, because 20% for them is lean. A lot of them are 25, 30%, and they're using these drugs. Now here, let me just kind of go over that real quick. 15% or less for a bodybuilder is optimum. The fatter you are, the worse the side effects that you're going to get. So, you know, if you got extra body fat, then you're going to have a little bit more extra body fat by using them. Your sides are going to be harder. Your blood pressure is going to be higher. It's going to be more taxing on your organs. So when you hear that, just keep in mind, if you're one of these strong guys, you're taking a greater risk. You're putting more pressure on your organs. When you're running these type of cycles and you're doing your training, make sure you're always checking your blood pressure. If you have to, check it 3 times a day. Buy your own kit. Check your shit at home. Do your blood work as often as you can. Watch your liver values. If you see shit getting out of control, do something about it right then and there. If you feel that it's out of control to the point that you can't fix it quickly, then cut it out. Get off of it, and live to lift another fucking day. As far as training routines go, I don't lift for strength myself. I'm just for, you know, more like just shape, and you know, I like full muscle bellies. I like to be shaped out, mass building, that type of thing. I don't do a lot of strength training, but for you guys that are doing it, a lot of times what they do is their training is completely different from a bodybuilder. They like to do a lot of 1 reps or 1 to 3 reps, extremely heavy weight. They don't do a lot of reps. They're big on, you know, squats, benching and deadlifts. I mean, that's their go-to exercises, because a lot of times that's what they're competing for. And you'll see them, you know, load up the plates, and they'll do, you know, 1 to 3 reps as heavy as they can fucking go, and they'll stop, take a little rest break, and go back doing it again. They do a lot of focus on, like if you're benching and stuff, they'll focus real hard on triceps and stuff like that, things that'll help you get that extra oomph on that lift. So I hope I covered what you wanted to cover. Like I said, I'm not an expert in powerlifting or strongman competitions. It is a fascinating sport. It is a sport to be respected, and if you can do it and you can do it good, I mean, that's, you know, to me, that's pretty fucking respectable. That's pretty awesome. As far as these other videos, I know you guys got a couple requests. I'm trying to put them together and put them out as fast as I can. It's just being a little slow right now, but trying to get there as fast as I can. And if you want to know more about them compounds, especially the orals, check out the 44 on Swole. I know he's got a broke down, you know, a nice breakdown on every compound, them oils especially. He'll tell you what they're made out of, what they can do, the side effects, how they can affect you, and dosing protocols that go with that. So thanks for the subscribers. Everybody check me out and subscribe, and check out the 44 on Swollen. Subscribe, and I'll have another video up as soon as I can, guys. Appreciate it.